Right now at 10, the heavy rain sweeping the area is causing flooding. How the towns hit hardest are adjusting in case things get worse.
And day 2 of Riverfest. What events the weather is impacting.
Plus, a passion project at UWL that's offering a new window into ancient cultures. How experimental archaeology is making it possible.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. Quite a wet one we had today.
Oh, yeah, all day. I was telling Greg it literally rained all day, and he said, no, our window from 12 to 2 is dry, but that's pretty much all day to me.
Yeah, it just felt like it was.
It felt like all day. I mean, it wasn't all day rain, but kind of day that you get like October, it's all day rain. But this had rounds of showers and thunderstorms, and we had more this evening. It has lightened up. We've just had some light rain overall for most of the area, but we still got the alert day conditions going forward because we have more rounds Friday, likely Friday morning to early afternoon, and then maybe even Saturday too. Once again, not expecting widespread severe weather, but you could have severe weather, and once again, also flash flooding remains a possibility given we could see more excessive rainfall. Right now, currently just had some light rain ending for La Crosse. La Crosse has been fairly dry all evening. You see still very muggy out there. Once again, our dew points are really close overall to our temperatures. There's the estimated rainfall from July 1st from 8 a.m. Quite a swath of 7+ inches, potentially even higher in some of those areas right across the area. So any more rainfall obviously not going to be able to soak in the ground. Flash flood watches out through tomorrow morning. We also have some area flood issues going on with some rivers. If you look at the 6-hour rain amounts, is pretty much this evening. Most of it's been centered towards really southern Wisconsin too, 1/4 of an inch to up to an inch there. Otherwise, not in the way of much rainfall for most locations. This is beginning to push east. Not expecting any thunderstorms with that. That's the good news. If you see any light rain out there, it's not going to be that. And this is what we're expecting coming tomorrow morning. Yes, we have more activity to break down, including another complex that will come through. And we'll try to give you an idea what the storm looks like for Friday, the 4th of July evening too. That'll coming up a bit later.
We just can't seem to shake it.
We will shake it, not till Sunday.
Until Sunday.
Thanks, Greg.
Flooding impacting Monroe County roadways today.
Yeah, the heavy rain and thunderstorms as they swept through Sparta, they trapped a driver near Icebox Road after floodwaters actually carried away their vehicle, though no injuries were reported.
Coon Valley was also hit by heavy rain. Some creeks are overflowing and some sidewalks and trails are completely submerged. Trees and telephone poles are partially submerged, and local business owners are already making preparations if it continues to get worse.
We put everything up, and like my boss only lives 5 miles away from the office, so she takes home all our computer towers, major documents, and all our important stuff from the office to be prepared. That's the best we can do. You become aware and you realize that nothing is safe, that you need to be protected and be aware. You can't mess around with this.
Another concern some workers have, the cleanup that has to come after the flooding stops.
The owners of Winnebago Springs say their entire campground in Caledonia was underwater this morning. The rain damaged several roads and knocked down trees, forcing them to rescue campers. The owners have started to clean up the damage. They say that process comes with a hefty price tag.
Oh, it's going to be devastating. It's going to cost a lot of money, and it's going to be a week, 2 weeks. Just in time and labor just to get it cleaned up.
Meyer says he hopes to have the campground open by next weekend.
Well, Minnesota Highway 43 is closed in both directions just north of Mabel due to flooding. The closure is expected to last until tomorrow at 3 p.m.
So a ton of disruption. So a reminder, you can always track weather on your block by downloading our First Warn weather app. It's available at the App Store or on Google Play. Highway 16 is back open after a multi-vehicle accident. It happened around 9 this morning at the intersection with East Main Street. A compact car and a semi were involved and a traffic light was knocked down.
In a News 8 Now follow-up, a hotel fire in Onalaska sent guests scrambling early this morning. Crews were called to the Baymount Inn on Kinney Cooley Road just after 3 a.m. When they arrived, they saw fire on the roof. Onalaska's fire chief says the thunderstorm complicated their efforts.
Safety is always our first concern, so we saw that there was a weather front coming in with lightning strikes coming. It was kind of on the French Island area, and so we had to pull our roof operations off for a brief period of time to keep our crews safe. So we just transitioned to the interior operations at that time.
The fire was fully extinguished by 5:15. All guests were relocated to a nearby hotel. The investigation into the cause is underway.
A UW La Crosse student is using experimental archaeology to recreate 3,000-year-old tools.
News 8 Now's Jadis McGee joins us in the studio with how her efforts are answering ancient cultural questions.
Liz Scott has turned a love into tattoos into a project, revealing details you won't typically find in the textbook. UWL senior Liz Scott is turning two passions into one research project, archaeology and tattoos.
It was kind of just a spur of the moment idea that kind of just spiraled into the project.
A research grant is helping her recreate ancient tattoo tools using turkey bones, charcoal, and red ochre, the same materials found at an ancient burial site in Tennessee.
Being able to recreate all of the materials that they used, from the bones to the inks that they used, it was very fun and very eye-opening.
But building the tools is just the start. Scott says recreating them is helping answer questions she never could have learned from research alone.
Recreation, it shows things that normal reading or research can't see, like what direction you have to carve the bones, or what you mix the pigments with, and if they're too sharp, they will hurt you and damage your skin more than make the ink stay.
Professors say that is what makes archaeology so important, to help better understand the people behind the artifacts.
Archaeology is not about what we dig up, it's about what we can learn about people in the past. So we might be able to better interpret how people in the past were using tattoos for medicine, for healing, or for decoration or art.
And Scott says she's considering graduate school to continue her work. Live in the studio, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Jadius. Riverfest Day 2 opened with a senior and veteran appreciation breakfast. People gathered to honor the community's servicemen and women with a special meal made by Hy-Vee. Organizers say the weather will not stop Riverfest from happening.
It is a little damp out today, but it never dampens our spirit here at Riverfest. We are a rain or shine event, and we are out here shining for our seniors and our veterans today.
Tonight's Riverfest Idol was canceled, though the Glam Band is currently performing right now. Tomorrow's show is going to be on 4 Now. For the latest on those events and potential schedule changes, just head to our website.
Winona residents got a chance to step back in time this afternoon. The Public Library and Historic Society celebrated America's 250th with colonial-era games that gave participants a chance to explore history while having fun. They also had a 1776 themed escape room, which brought them through different American time periods to unlock a time capsule.
Kids learn through play, so having games that they can play that were originated from that time, it kind of gives them more of a lens into that time period. And so it gives them a chance to see what life may have been like back then, and to also have a little bit of fun and to see that kids back then were not too different than they were.
The event reinforces learning outside of the classroom by creating an immersive experience.
Construction on 3rd Street downtown is now set to finish on July 10th. They're sealing cracks in the road but have been delayed due to this weather. All lanes are open for now. Still to come, some tension abroad. The latest warning from Iran's military command as President Trump gears up for America's anniversary.
Plus, engagement gone viral. What charges the Empire State Building climbers are now facing.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, art has shaped America, how you can see some for free, plus the newest video games coming out this weekend. And Nicole has a look at our 4th of July forecast.
America 250. A bigger celebration means bigger savings here at Carl's. Save up to 45% instantly on major appliances and up to $4,000 in vendor rebates. Purchase any LG 4-piece kitchen package over $29.99 and get this LG 55-inch TV free. We have in-store specials, free installation on select dishwashers, and Serta mattresses are on sale. America 250. It's time to celebrate here at Carl's.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Our father started this business in 1992, so we've been helping people hear and understand better for 32 years.
You're calling a local number and having a local person answer. We do online scheduling, so you can always visit our website at your convenience.
We do a full hearing evaluation here. We do the delivery of the hearing aids. We do the maintenance, the cleanings, the repair work. So everything's done here in our office. You don't have to go somewhere else. We like helping people hear better. It's rewarding.
Better Hearing Center next to St. Pat's Church.
Stay cool this 4th of July weekend with an 11% rebate at Menards. Check out our excellent selection of Medea air conditioners. They're designed for strong cooling and energy efficiency to keep your home comfortable. Get this U-shape air conditioner for a value of $389.79 after rebate. You'll find a great selection, the best prices, and top brands ready to take home today. Save over $475 on this Maytag 5-cycle dishwasher after sale price and 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Talks between the U.S. and Iran are paused for now because of funeral commemorations for Iran's former supreme leader.
Meanwhile, Iran's military is making new threats as it tries to retain its hold on the Strait of Hormuz. Jesse Mitchell has more from New York.
The Islamic Republic's Joint Military Command warned Thursday that all oil tankers moving through the Strait of Hormuz must use approved routes or face a, quote, forceful response. Recent strikes in the waterway prompted the latest round of indirect talks between the U.S. and Iran in Doha, Qatar.
Some of the tougher issues, certainly the nuclear issue, has been punted downstream. And I don't know if we're going to get to that anytime soon, just based on the priorities that the negotiations have.
But those negotiations will be paused for at least a week while Iran holds funeral commemorations for the former Ayatollah who was killed at the start of the conflict. Meanwhile, in Washington, President Trump is gearing up for celebrations marking America's 250th anniversary. The White House's planned festivities on the National Mall have been classified as a national special security event.
It should be safe and it should be secure for every single citizen that lives here and every single citizen that comes to visit in this 250th year.
D.C. officials say the city will also have more fencing blocking vehicles, protocols that are not typical for an average July 4th. Federal officials say they are not tracking any specific threat, but they are going to maintain precautions. Jesse Mitchell, CBS News, New York.
A couple who scaled the Empire State Building's antenna to celebrate their engagement faces criminal charges in New York. Angela Nicolau and Ivan Kuznetsov are charged with reckless endangerment, criminal mischief, and burglary after reaching the landmark's 1,454-foot peak Wednesday.
Even the building's own people, Empire State Building's own people, said that there was no risk of danger to anyone in the building. What a way to propose. It's something like you could only dream of, so you gotta, give them some credit for that.
The couple, who were the subject of a 2024 Netflix documentary, are out on supervised release and due back in court August 24th.
We will have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, unfortunately, we got a couple more days of muggy and stormy conditions that may impact your outdoor activities Friday and the 4th of July. We'll break it down, time it out, those storms for you, then show you what next week has in store. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
One thing I've learned after 30 years of being in dentistry is that, it's about relationships. It's about building trust. It's about making patients feel comfortable and making them feel at home. And part of that is being able to see your dentist when you need them. And so we offer same-day appointments. If you're having a problem, we want to take care of you. If you have a toothache and you need a root canal, come in and see me. I'll take care of you. Our job is to make you feel comfortable.
Celebrate savings at Hy-Vee during Red, White, and Barbecue, Wednesday through Sunday. Fresh ground beef, $4.98. Whole seedless watermelon, just $4.48 each. Bone-in pork shoulder roast, $1.99 a pound. Lay's kettle cooked or rolled gold, $2 each when you buy 2. Hy-Vee hamburger or hot dog buns, $1.28. 24 packs of water, $1.99. Get great deals on Hy-Vee ice cream, Pepsi 12 or 8 packs, and more. Wednesday through Sunday. Plus, get free delivery all summer.
Time is running out on the area's best and biggest furniture sale, the huge 4th of July sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's everything you've asked for, store-wide sale prices, special financing, and we'll even pay for your gas just for shopping. At Drury's, you'll save on the area's finest selection of quality brands like Stressless, Flex Steel, and Smith Brothers, all at incredible savings. It's the 4th of July sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, but you'll have to hurry. It all ends Monday. Family owned for over 100 years.
Birthday cake Wurzel. Wow, this is so good. What's it called? A Whizzle? Espresso Wurzel.
Thank you. Tastes just like a coffee shop. I love Wurzies.
Door County Cherry Wurzel.
Yum! These whirlies are amazing.
Did someone order a dill pickle Wurzel?
That's mine. It's a Wurzel. Delicious.
Today's lesson, Chuck in a truck. You've probably heard about him, a friend of a friend who says he can do windows, roofing, siding, plumbing, maybe fix your lawnmower too. Here's the problem. When it comes to your home, cheap can get expensive fast. At Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, we do things the right way with professional installation, quality products, and a team that'll still be here long after the job is done. Choose Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions or something less.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Yeah, we're still not done with the rounds of showers and thunderstorms too, going Friday into Saturday too. Now Saturday's a little bit more, I think, scattered in nature with the storms. Tomorrow, we still got complexes. In fact, we're trying to track the one that's out in the South Dakota one. That's going to be pushing east and more activity from the southwest. They're going to be pushing this way overnight, early tomorrow morning. Now, whether it's one complex or two of them coming together at some point, I do think it's going to be quite active Friday morning to early afternoon hours for most of the area. Probably lingering more as you go further south of the area south of this boundary too, but we still got this to go through, and it's separating really tropical air mass to what we have a little bit less humid air mass, and then this cold front separates really kind of cooler conditions, more like May-like, early June-like further to the north. So we still got to get rid of this. It will eventually sink south, but not until we get to probably Sunday. Overall, here's your river stages here. You can see the, as you see pop up yellow, that's indicated where we're at action stage. Then you go to the orange, we're minor flood stage. Kickapoo is one area. There's still a little bit high flow across the La Crosse River area too. You can see the flow right there. And all these smaller ones too have since went down. They did respond quite a bit with all the rain that we had up, but they're really flashy as you would expect these creeks would. They've come back down. The Iowa is the other one too, Dorchester to Decorah. It hasn't come up yet. It will continue to flow up too. Further north, not much in the way of river issues, and I would expect the Mississippi eventually to come up a little bit with all this inflow, especially south of the La Crosse where most of it comes in. Flip these around in Ontario. It's coming in wrong. It actually should be flipped. The crest is going to be 13 feet. And then downstream, you can see the time frame as you get closer to Steuben. We're still looking now at moderate flood stage as it gets down to that area. So once again, Kickapoo likes to flood a lot, and this is one area that is going to see it all the way down, so something to keep in mind of. And this may change with the more rainfall that we do get, or may extend it too. And here's the upper Iowa one that we're kind of monitoring too. That eventually will get up there. Once again, with all the rain coming the next day and a half, that likely will change, and these crests may be further down probably early next week, in fact, some things. There's your alert day conditions. Flash flooding still remains a concern. Not widespread severe storms, but I think we will see some with some damaging wind potential. Flooding definitely is going to be an area of concern all the way through Saturday. Here's what you're thinking tomorrow. Late a.m. early thunderstorm complex, kind of like we had today, maybe not quite as extensive. And then late afternoon storms, and that gets a little bit questionable depending on how activity goes during the morning hour, but I think there will be some of that. Friday evening and overnight doesn't look as active. Flooding, winds, that's the main thing with this atmosphere. And further south and west you go, a better shot of the severe potential going on. As we track it out, this is kind of what we're preliminary. We'll see a little bit of activity. You can see just hitting the border near Prairie du Chien throughout the nighttime, and then come 5 to 6, you'll see scattered activity as that complex or two complexes begin to approach the area. It'll start to fill in after about 8. You start seeing some showers and storms come through, still scattered. And then after about 10, now you'll see this really begin to expand across the area. You'll see right there really quite a bit of heavy rain as this complex moves across the area, generally south of I-94. So heavy rain amounts potential for La Crosse to Decorah to Prairie du Chien, all the way potentially to maybe 2 or 3. This could change. It could come in a little earlier than would get out here in the afternoon. But here's the amount of rainfall. If it does track there, you could see another 2 to 3 inches. It tails off quite a bit as you go further north. So we'll have to keep an eye. Once again, do the flash flooding. I've already seen quite a bit of rainfall if it does persist. But it's definitely going to be wet for a lot of areas going forward. Now, what goes on Saturday night? I think we will see some showers Saturday morning, some storms maybe in the afternoon to about 7 or 8 p.m. turning into showers. Right now, I don't see widespread activity Saturday night, but we'll have to keep an eye on that still. I think we will see some storms. It's just I don't think it'll last too long after sunset the way it is setting up right now. So that could change. But for tomorrow, it could be another wet commute, or wet at least wet late morning into early afternoon for a lot of areas. And we'll have to keep an eye on flooding once again.
Absolutely. Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, Miz Day in Milwaukee. The Brewers ace on the mound as the Brew Crew looking for a 4-game sweep over the Reds. Cade is next.
Choose from a free TV or 10% off the 4th of July Super Weekend at Home Furniture.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Miss a story? See it again or watch us live on YouTube at WKBT News 8 Now.
Thinking of remodeling or building a new home this year? Stop in and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
On the frontier of flavor, a crispy fan favorite returns. Mexi Rolls are back for a limited time with mouth-watering West Mex flavors made in-house daily. Roll in before they ride off, only at Taco John's.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now, I have Skyrizi.
I've got places to go and I'm feeling free. Controlling my Crohn's means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
And now, I'm back in the picture. Skyrizi is the only IL-23 inhibitor proven to help achieve remission, meaning few to no symptoms in just 4 weeks for some people. Many were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Now's the time to take control of your Crohn's. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Ollie Days are here again. It's Ollie Days, and Ollie's Arby members save 15% off everything and 25% off patio, lawn, and garden. Join today. It's free. Ollie Days absolutely ends Friday, July 3rd. Ollie's!
Good stuff, cheap.
Thinking of remodeling or building a new home this year? Stop in and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports.
Well, the Milwaukee Brewers entered the afternoon with their eyes on a 4-game sweep over the Reds, and they had to feel pretty good knowing that their ace, Jacob Misiorowski, was taking the mound. The Miz entering the day leading the league in ERA and strikeouts. He's been lights out this season, but everyone has an off day, right? First inning, Sal Stewart at the plate, and Stewart, he's going to get to the fastball, sends it the other way, over the fence in right center field. Reds take the lead. Then in the 4th, after an error and a single, Noelvi Marte is going to single into center field. That scores another one. It's 2-0 Reds. Then the very next batter, and Jose Trevino, going to hit his first home run of the season, a pop fly that just carries over the wall, barely over the left field wall. Reds go up 5, but the Miz would bounce back. He would still finish with 10 strikeouts across 5 innings, but the damage was done. Brewers trying to fight back. 5th inning, Garrett Mitchell leading things off. He sends this pitch deep to left. That's gone for a solo shot. Brewers within 4. Then a 3-run game in the 7th, but TJ Friedl is going to add another home run for Cincy as the Reds would go on to win this one 7-2, the final. So not the end of the series the Brewers were hoping for, but sometimes you just got to tip your cap. Miz really didn't pitch bad at all, but the Reds got to him a couple of times, and it just so happened they were home runs. Brewers will go into the weekend with a 5-game lead in the division. Milwaukee traveling to Arizona for a 3-game set against the Diamondbacks starting tomorrow. NBA free agency has taken over this week. A bunch of big names being signed and others being traded, including maybe one of the most shocking trades of the week, the Boston Celtics trading Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers in exchange for Paul George, 2 first-round draft picks and 2 second-round draft picks. Now, Brown was the Finals MVP in 2024, arguably a top 15 player in the NBA. There were rumors of Brown being traded for Giannis last week, but now they're getting a 36-year-old Paul George instead. And maybe one of the biggest storylines this free agency is, where will LeBron James end up? James announced he is not returning to the Los Angeles Lakers and will have a new home for his 24th season in the NBA. Teams such as the Warriors, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Miami Heat have all been rumored. Well, Team
So unfortunate, honestly. Like looking back at it, it just seems so harsh. So for us to get that and for him, like I just told him like he's done so much for us, and now we got his back. So that's it. I mean, we were able to get the job done today. And, I mean, if he has to miss the next game, it's ridiculous for something like that. But yeah.
Well, today, FIFA officials said there will be no appeal for Balogun's red card, which means he will miss the next game, which is just very unfortunate. If the USA can take down Belgium in the round of 16, then he'll be able to return for the quarterfinals. Belgium was trailing 2-0 against Senegal in the 85th minute, but they managed to get 2 goals within a matter of minutes as they would win in extra time. The USA versus Belgium set for Monday, July 6th. At 7 p.m. And I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the World Cup. It's so much fun. I mean, usually in the heart of summer, we get baseball. We watch a lot of baseball, but it's just so refreshing to have the World Cup. It is. And the games have been electric. A lot of games just coming down to the wire, which just makes it so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, this is the strongest the Team USA has looked in probably my entire lifetime. So I think it's creating a whole new generation of soccer fans at this point.
I've never paid attention to it like I have now.
They said there was over 24 million people tuning into that game yesterday.
Yeah.
Just a lot of people tuning in, a lot of casuals, but everyone just loves rooting for the country.
For sure. Good momentum. Thanks, Kate.
All right, more news right after this.
Our father started this business in 1992, so we've been helping people hear and understand better for 32 years.
You're calling a local number and having a local person answer. We do online scheduling, so you can always visit our website at your convenience.
We do a full hearing evaluation here. We do the delivery of the hearing aids. We do the maintenance, the cleanings, the repair work. So everything's done here in our office. You don't have to go somewhere else. We like helping people hear better. It's rewarding.
Better Hearing Center next to St. Pat's Church.
Who says you have to wait until December for Christmas? During Wesco's Christmas and July sale, every purchase comes with a chance to pull Christmas savings from our tree. You'll find extra savings for up to 40% store-wide. Furniture, mattresses, dining, and appliances. Naughty or nice, you'll enjoy your biggest summer savings store-wide. But hurry in, Christmas in July only comes once a year. Ugly Christmas sweaters are optional. Wesco in Sparta. Stop in today.
Summer tastes better with ice cream. At the Westby Cooperative Creamery Cheese Store, you'll find hand-scooped ice cream that's worth the trip. Pick your favorite flavor, grab a cone, and enjoy a sweet treat made for Wisconsin summers. While you're here, shop delicious cheeses, local products, and gifts for the whole family. Cool off and treat yourself at the Westby Cooperative Creamery Cheese Store in downtown Westby. Westby Cooperative Creamery, where Wisconsin tradition meets a scoop of happiness.
The significance of the 250th anniversary of our nation for the people of Wisconsin is very profound. It's also not just about the past.
America 250 gives us a tremendous opportunity to look at that history, look at what formed this country, what formed this state, why it matters today, and why it's going to matter for the next 250 years.
We encourage you to reach out to your library, historical society, or your museum, and get involved.
Celebrate our nation's anniversary with us. Visit wisconsinhistory.org for more information.
For anybody in this region who is facing mobility issues,
I'd recommend Access Elevator because I know Jason.
the thing that sets Jason apart is that commitment, that passion for making life more pleasant. He will help you think about how to make your life easier in ways that you have not thought about.
There's no second guessing. I immediately say, call Access.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevators. Stop in and see us today.
As you may have heard by now, the U.S. punched its ticket to the next round of the FIFA World Cup, beating Bosnia-Herzegovina in last night's knockout match.
Yeah, J.R. Stone shows us how fans reacted to the win.
Welcome to the World Cup! We're in America, and America won. So you know what? We got America all day, baby. America, baby. That's right.
Victory sure is sweet, especially with America winning on American soil here in the Bay Area.
Yes. George Washington approved. Go USA.
I'm really glad people are experiencing America, I feel like, in a really good way, and I feel like it's super fun, and I honestly cannot believe we're doing this well, so I'm really happy.
All smiles from those decked out in red, white, and blue, and from those who came dressed like George Washington and our fierce national bird, the bald eagle.
This is what the World Cup is all about. We had the Hat Boys out here, and I guess the Hat Boys were lucky. This is the team. This is the team. This is the USA. Yeah, yeah, man, yeah. USA. USA!
While there was some anger,
Was there a moment that stood out for you? The horrible referee.
I thought the ref was horrible. It should have been 4-0. But, you know, that's how it goes.
even the Bosnians were making the best of their team's loss to the USA.
It was like so much patriotic joy in there.
People got along, but there's this great guy sitting next to me who drove 4 hours with his son to get here. Like, it was a lifetime experience for him and for us.
That's pretty cool. It's fun to see everyone being friends for once.
Literally, just soccer has brought the world together, and it's just been great to experience it. Like, we didn't know we were even coming till this morning.
But they made it. They saw something that will go down in the history books. A USA World Cup victory.
I liked it a lot because we won.
USA, we going all the way. You know what I mean?
Look how much spirit the World Cup has pumped into everyone. I
Yeah.
love it.
A lot of fanfare, and then you also see it on social media, like all these foreign countries coming in and bonding with American fans
Yeah.
too. There's a lot of unity going on.
And
It's
loving
fun
our
to see.
customs, culture, all of it.
Good stuff.
Yep. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
When you need cabin furniture, come to Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop 2 showrooms of rustic handcrafted furnishings. Browse dining room sets in hickory, aspen, barnwood, and more. Get woodsy with our cabin bedroom groups. All sizes and bunk beds available. Accessorize with our rugged lamps, rugs, shelving, and more. Set up your patio with our outdoor poly furniture, gliding recliners and love seats. Dining sets and more colors to order from. We now offer 6 to 12-month financing. Summer-long sidewalk sales. Family and veteran-owned Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Found that about half the public, half the population do not have any kind of dental insurance, so we came out with, it's called Badger Smiles Club. For an annual fee, it covers your exams, your cleanings, x-rays, emergency visits during the year. All your preventive maintenance stuff is taken care of. That allows you to come in without having to worry about being nickeled and dimed. Things are taken care of. Then if you ever need dental work, crowns, fillings, that kind of thing, you get a 10% discount for all that as well. Give us a call at 608-707-1000.
We know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. Last a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealants is perfect for muddy feet
And waterborne fights!
Sealants Corporland in Coon Valley. Let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Ever since I was 5 years old, it's been all about football. It's been about running, jumping, blocking, tackling. I have terrible foot issues that prevented me from really having a normal life with my kids. With the Good Feet Arch Supports, man, I'm always ready. My kids actually got to enjoy me in the yard more, racing each other, backpedaling, teaching them some things, being a dad.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Freedom is the ability to choose the path that makes you happy. When you need a truck to get you from the job site to the campsite, drive your story with a new Ram or a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Stop in now to get a brand new Jeep, Ram, Dodge, Fiat, or Chrysler. Whether it's for work or play, we've got the vehicle for you. We have a wide selection of every model. Nothing beats getting in the driver's seat. So stop in today. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Here's a depiction of the storms coming in the morning. The concerning thing is how it becomes more west to east later in the morning, which means training over the same area with showers and thunderstorms and heavy rainfall. So keep an eye on this late morning to early afternoon. If you're south of I-90, this could linger into the early afternoon hours. If you're further north, won't be as much activity. A lot of clouds going on, but definitely about to keep an eye on more rainfall. And yes, storms do occur July 4th, but after that, it's dry.
There you go. Yeah. That'll do it for us tonight.
We'll see you tomorrow.